several guerrilla style kind of tactics. It hasn't delivered peace.
If you control it, you will really control the whole world.
Middle East is very important.
Russian-Ukrainian conflict was not even over yet, and we are up against another war.
The innocent civilians.
Go attack and bomb.
Under which conditions? Peace that belongs.
Welcome to E-Talk. In this program, we discuss about 5 E's: Earth, Environment, Energy, Economy, and Education. To discuss this further, I've been joined by distinguished guests in the studio. I have Ali from Turkey. He is a researcher. And then I have Ikram, an economic specialist from Algeria. And then I have Mr. Atibasa, a policy analyst from Ghana.
The whole world is worried regarding the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, which started as Hamas targeted major cities in Israel with almost 3,000 rockets in 20 minutes on October 7, 2023. Israeli airstrikes have killed more than 8,000 Palestinians since October 7, including over 2,000 Palestinian children, according to Hamas-run Ministry of Health in Gaza. Israeli Defense Minister has declared a complete siege on the already blockaded and destitute Gaza Strip, denying its 2 million residents supplies of food, water, and electricity. The death toll in the Israel-Hamas conflict surpassed 10,000 as of October 31st.
How do you see this conflict? What kind of information do you have about Israel and Palestine conflict?
If you want to get inside the country, don't go and attack the soldiers or the bases of the country, but go make the civilians afraid. Go make them scared. Go make them feel like they have no home. And this is exactly what happened in Palestine and Israel. And this is what I think it's called terrorism, because you cannot go attack and bomb hospitals and bomb civilians who have nothing to do. There are just few left Palestinians on their own land demanding to have the rights to just live peacefully.
Palestinian people is under the oppression of Israel for more than 56 years, and the houses of Palestinian people has been destroyed. They are swallowed by settlements. Their hospitals bombed. They have been forced to move out of their land. So we can clearly say that their act is against the colonization and the occupation of Israel.
I would like to express my sympathy to the innocent civilians who are dying every day in this conflict. We look at how best we can get a solution to first stop the killing, the bombardment of Gaza, and the continuous killing of innocent people. We cannot have peace by killing people.
Absolutely.
That said, this is a very long conflict. As we said, it's over 70 years. And they have fought several wars: the 1967 war, the 1973 war, and several guerrilla-style kind of tactics. It hasn't delivered peace.
How do you see the role of the US? The Russian-Ukrainian conflict was not even over yet, and we are up against another war, another conflict.
So for the United States of America, I think they always benefit from wars, even if sometimes they create fake wars, or they just you don't know who is fighting who. I think for Israel and Palestine, they are trying to secure their own interest in oil and in all of the Mediterranean. If you control it, you will really control the whole world. The United States is not getting enough of controlling the world. They want to spread Israel, but they just given the title of Israel, but in the reality, It's the United States.
Actually, we should go much more earlier in the history to address the real root cause of the question. Actually, we should clearly state that Israel was intentionally established by US in 1947. The reason behind this act of US was clearly to control the Middle East, because as we all know, Middle East is very important in terms of geopolitics and international trade and power balance in the world. Middle East connects 5 seas, has many straits passing there, many trade routes. It is the birthplace of 3 major religions, and from the history, it is thought that the one who controls the Middle East will be the power holder of the entire world. Yes, and after the World War, when the US was the biggest power in the world, which is not today, in my opinion, has established Israel as to control Middle East.
Peace looks like a distant dream, especially with this round of recent skirmishes between both. What shall be the starting point from where we can start to find, at least to give peace a chance?
What we have seen in recent times, we have so many conflicts. We can talk about the Russia-Ukraine war, but even before that, the US invasion of Iraq, Afghanistan, and then now the Russia-Ukraine war, and this October 7th incident shows that the United Nations have failed to build peace in the world. So I think that we need to make the United Nations more flexible to serve our needs and to be proactive to deal with conflict issues before they even occur. It costs much less to prevent lives, to preserve lives, than to try to recover or remedy lives.
To understand the useless situation of United Nations, we can go back to the date when the roots were established. After the First World War, the roots of the United Nations was established by USA and the winning states of Europe. It was said that the purpose of this institution will be promoting peace. However, in the backstage, the main purpose was actually
is to serve the
serve
the powerful states.
Serve the powerful states and make the losing countries agree their conditions. Saying that, you said peace. Yes, it is a very nice word to hear. However, we should clearly speak that peace under which conditions? Peace that belongs to whom? If we are talking that how to establish peace today in Palestine-Israel conflicts as nothing changed about Israel aggression and the Palestinian people will accept being homeless and being bombed. This is one piece, and the other piece is that, which I think will be the true peace, the independence of Palestine and the actual and long-lasting, sustainable peace is being established.
To wrap up this discussion, I would like to say that Gaza is under siege, under massive oppression by an apartheid state, by an artificial state, by an illegitimate state like Israel for the last 75 years. Civilians are killed, especially children. Humanity is at the edge of the Third World War. So what needs to be done? I personally believe that until and unless the different states, the powerful states, they do not relinquish their unilateral interests in this conflict, peace will remain a distant dream. Thank you very much for your enlightening discussion. Until next time, goodbye.